Ladies and gentlemen, Captain here from the flight deck. We welcome you on board this Singapore Airlines virtual flight. With me on the flight deck we have another captain and our in-flight manager together with our amazing cabin crew. We hope to make this a safe and comfortable flight for you. In the interest of your safety, do have your seatbelt securely fastened whenever seated or when the seatbelt sign is turned on. You can monitor the flight progress via the in-flight entertainment system as well. Myself or our second captain will be talking to you again as we approach the arrival airport. Meanwhile, enjoy the in-flight services and thank you for choosing Singapore Airlines Virtual as part of your travel plans. We are currently sorting the last bits of paperwork and we should be departing soon. Cabin crew, prepare the cabin for departure. Thank you.
Singapore traffic, Singapore 952, loading runway 20 center, Anito Bravo departure, Singapore traffic.
Cabin crew, all doors closed.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this flight. We are pleased to
Singapore
be
Traffic
carrying
Singapore,
passengers of our
correction,
virtual airline
scooter
partners.
978
All
lining up
electronic
to
devices
runway
must now be put in
20
flight safe
center,
mode.
Victor Mike Romeo
Please
9
approach our
Bravo
cabin crew if
departure.
you require assistance. We wish you a pleasant flight.
Cabin crew, arm doors and cross-check. Ladies and gentlemen, in the interest of your safety, please pay attention to the safety video which will now be shown. Thank you.
Welcome aboard Singapore Airlines. As the safety equipment on this aircraft may differ from that on other aircraft, please give us your attention as we bring you through this important safety briefing and on a journey through Singapore. During takeoff and landing, ensure that your tray table is stowed away. Put the back of your seat upright and keep your shoes on. Before we take off, stow your luggage under the seat in front of you or in the overhead compartments.
Singapore Traffic Cathay 716 standing up runway 20 center.
Make sure that your seat belt is securely fastened during taxi, takeoff, and landing. To fasten, bring the two ends of the seat belt together until you hear a click. Tighten it by pulling on the strap. To unfasten, lift the metal flap. We recommend keeping your seat belt fastened throughout the flight. Whenever the seat belt sign is turned on, infants should be lifted from the bassinet and secured with an infant seat belt. If there is a change in cabin pressure, an oxygen mask will automatically drop in front of you. Pull the mask down sharply. Place it over your mouth and nose. Pull the lateral straps to tighten it and breathe as usual. Secure your mask first before helping others. It is normal for the bag to not fully inflate. There are several emergency exits in this aircraft. Take a few moments now to locate your nearest exit, which may be behind you. Count the rows of seats to the closest exit in front and behind you. In the unlikely event of an emergency, or when you hear the command, brace, brace, assume the brace position. If you can reach the seat in front of you, lower your head and place it on the back of the front seat. Place your hands on top of your head. Keep your feet flat on the floor and heels towards your seat. If you can't reach the seat in front of you, lower your head and lean forward as far as you can.
Singapore Traffic
Place your
Cathay
hands on top of
716
your
taking
head.
off runway 20
In an
center.
emergency evacuation, floor level lighting will lead you to your nearest exit. Before using an evacuation slide, remove any high-heeled shoes and be sure to leave everything behind. To put on your life vest, remove it from the plastic cover and slip it over your head. Pass the straps around your waist, connect the clip, and pull to tighten. Inflate the life vest by pulling the red tabs or blowing into the mouthpiece. Life vests have a whistle and a light to attract attention. Special life vests are available for children. Inflate your life vest only at the exit door and step into the raft. Life vests are located under or between your seats. All large electronic devices, such as laptops, must be stowed for taxi, phones and tablets must be switched off or set to flight mode. During these times, charging your electronic devices is also not allowed. If you're not using your device, it must be held in your hand or placed in the seat pocket in front of you. If your device drops into the gap between the seats, refrain from adjusting the seat and ask the cabin crew for assistance. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Smoking, including the charging and use of e-cigarettes, is prohibited throughout the aircraft, including the lavatories. Thank you for your attention. Refer to the safety card located in the seat pocket in front of you for more information. On behalf of Singapore Airlines, we hope you have a great time on board as well as in Singapore or anywhere else in the world we take you.
Cabin crew, your takeoff stations please. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please fasten your seatbelt and draw up your window shades. Thank you.
radar, Scooter 978, flight level 250, direct Victor Mike Romeo on the Victor Mike Romeo 9 Bravo. Standby. Scooter 978, Singapore radar, good evening, Flight Squawk 2255. 2255, Scooter 978.
Singapore radar, hello, Captain 716, passing flight level 160, busting 9 Bravo departure.
Kelly 716, Singapore radar, good evening, just squawk today 2225.
2225, Captain 716. Singapore radar, good evening, Malaysian 1194 descending flight level 100, as well as for runway 20 right.
Malaysia 11904, Singapore radar, good day, squawk 2266.
Squawk 2266 for Malaysian 1194.
Malaysian 1194, identify, confirm following T-1 Bravo.
Affirm 1 Bravo for arrival, Malaysian 1194.
Malaysia 1194, thank you, descend 4000 feet, Singapore PNH, today is 1006, information Alpha.
Repeat 4000 feet, finish 1006, information Alpha for Malaysian 1194.
We have a Singapore 8904 on frequency.
Affirm.
Can I get your position, please?
Singapore 8904 currently at the Bravo 2.
Singapore 8904, thanks. Yeah, you sent me a CPDLC log, guy. Couldn't find you. Yeah, CPDLC available on this level 130 today.
No worries, Singapore 994. In that case, we'd like to request an IFR clearance to Hong Kong flight level 390. We have November.
Singapore 8904, roger, thanks for November. A clearance on request on that.
Ladies and gentlemen, the seatbelt signs have been turned off. For your safety, always keep your seatbelt fastened while seated.
Singapore
When the
8904 clearance.
seatbelt sign is on, toilets
Singapore 8904, it is
should not be
copy.
used and hot beverage
Singapore 8904 clearance to Hong Kong today, the Mersing 904 departure, runway 20 center. Expect flight level 390, squawk 2252.
Connect to the Cruise World network to access our digital content.
Yeah, Hong Kong via the Mersing 9 Bravo departure, runway 20 center,
Wi-Fi card
booking
in the
2252, Singapore
If flight
8904.
duty free shopping is
Singapore
available
8904,
on
read back correct, call for push and start.
to browse a selection of products available in flight, refer to our cruise shop catalog in the seat pockets or on the digital content portal. Enjoy 10% off with minimum spending of $120 and 20% off with minimum spending of $200. Terms and conditions apply.
Singapore radar, good evening, Indonesia 860, level 340, thank you. Indonesia 860, Singapore radar, good day, set squawk 2273. Squawk 2273,
Singapore with a Cathay 764, follow 300.
Cathay 764, Singapore radar, good day, squawk 2274.
2274. Singapore 35, Singapore control, hello, at level 430.
Correction, Singapore 35, Singapore radar, good evening, squawk 2240.
2240, Singapore 35.
Cathay 764 identified. Indonesia 860 identified.
Singapore radar, good evening, Singapore 221 Super, stand alpha to information November A380, requesting clearance to Sydney.
Singapore 221, Singapore radar, good evening. Sir, your clearance to Sydney today, Benito 8 Bravo departure, runway 20 center. Expect flight level 370, squawk 2206, information Alpha, sir.
That's copied, cleared to Sydney, I need to 8 Bravo departure out of runway 20 center, expecting 370, squawk 2206, and information Alpha for Singapore 221 Super.
Singapore 221, read back, correct, call for push start.
We'll call fully ready, Singapore 221 heavy. Singapore 221 Super, ready for push and start, and altitude.
Singapore 221, roger, the push and start is approved, you can face north on Victor.
That is copied, Singapore 221 north on Victor.
Singapore 35 identified, Jakarta 2 Bravo arrival today, expect ILS 20 right.
Singapore 35, arrival Jakarta 2 Bravo, expect ILS 20 right.
Malaysian 1194, turn left heading 340.
Take information 1194.
Malaysian 1194, left turn heading 340.
Left heading 340, position 1194.
Good evening, Singapore radar, Jakarta, level 400, and Bravo inbound visit. Cathay 7 Alpha, Singapore radar, good evening, set squawk 2224. Squawk 2224, into Jakarta. So roll flipping fine, and 1 for level 3, so perform descent, expect 20 right, constant umbrella. Cathay 7 Alpha identified. Philippine 501, Singapore radar, good evening. If you're to Singapore, the car code 2 Bravo arrival. Expect ILS approach runway 20 right, and you can descend via the star to flight level 160.
Expect arrival to 0 right, custom for Bravo, and descend one stop, level 160, Philippine 501.
Malaysian 1194, turn left heading 300, descend 3,000 feet.
300, 3,000 feet, Malaysian 1194.
Singapore radar, good evening, Malaysian 2607, flight level 370.
Malaysian 2607, Singapore radar, good day, squawk 2275.
2275, Malaysian 2607.
Singapore 221, ready for taxi 20 center.
Singapore 221, thank you, taxi Victor, Quebec, holding point Tango 1, runway 20 center, report ready.
Roger, taxi Victor, Tango 1, correction, Victor, Quebec, Tango 1, holding point 20 center, rover, port fully ready, Singapore 221, super.
Malaysian 2607, report flight level.
Flight level 370.
Malaysian 2607, thank you, identified.
2607.
Malaysian 1194, turn left, heading 230, cleared, ILS 20 right, approach, report established.
230, clear LS approach 20 right, will report established on the double line, Malaysian 1194.
Singapore radar, good day. Good day, H1 of 400 inbound, Bangladesh and request immediately. Cathay 821, Singapore radar, good day, TPLD, Whiskey Sierra Juliet Charlie. TPLD, Whiskey Sierra Juliet Charlie, Cathay 81.
Singapore radar, good day, it's EVA 9661 heavy, level 340, crossing party, CPDLC.
Can I get the call time one more time?
EVA 9661 heavy.
EVA 9661, Singapore radar, good evening, CPDLC, Whiskey Sierra Juliet Charlie.
Whiskey Sierra Juliet Charlie, EVA 9661, thanks. Radar, left Malaysian 1194, localizer, established for runway 20 right.
Malaysian 1194, thanks, no speed restriction, surface winds 170 degrees, 7 knots, runway 20 right, clear to land.
Copy, 20 right, clear to land for Malaysian 1194.
Singapore 894, B Bravo 2 requesting push and start. Singapore 894, push and start approved, face west on Victor 7. Push approved, face west on Victor 7, Singapore 894. Philippine 501, descend to 7,000 feet, GN8,
Monitor
1006.
vertical speed. Descend. Descend. Crossing. Descend. Descend. Crossing. Descend. Monitor vertical speed. Descend. Descend. Crossing. Descend. Descend. Crossing. Descend. Monitor vertical speed. Clear of conflict. Descend. 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 Crossing. Descend. Descend. Crossing.
Singapore
Descend.
221, I apologize to you. I have put you on a incompatible taxiway. Just be careful of the
Monitor
light post.
vertical speed.
Yeah, we take it.
Descend.
It was a tight fit, but we made it work.
Crossing. Descend. Descend.
Yeah, that's my bad. Just go
Crossing.
back from holiday
Descend.
the rest of the year.
Monitor vertical speed.
Oh, that's alright. Hope you enjoyed your holiday.
Descend. Descend. Crossing. Descend. Descend. Crossing. Descend. Monitor vertical speed. Descend. Descend. Crossing. Descend. Descend. Crossing. Descend. Monitor vertical speed. Descend. Descend. Crossing. Descend. Descend. Crossing. Descend.
Ready to go, 20 center.
Monitor vertical
Singapore 221 bank,
speed.
surface winds 170 degrees at 7 knots,
Descend.
runway 20
Descend.
center, for takeoff.
Crossing. Descend.
Center,
Descend. Crossing. Descend. Monitor vertical speed. Descend. Descend. Crossing. Descend. Descend. Crossing. Descend. 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 Crossing. Descend. Descend. Crossing. Descend.
Indonesia 860.
Clear of conflict.
Indonesia 860. Indonesia 860, yep. For coordination, I need you on a different flight level. Can you take flight level 360? It's Indonesia 36, correction, Indonesia 860, thank you, climb now, flight level 360, final. Flight level 360, final, Indonesia 860. Malaysian 1194, welcome to Singapore, left end, left on whiskey. Singapore 894, ready for taxi. Singapore 894, thank you, taxi, right Victor, hold short Quebec. Right Victor, hold short Quebec, Singapore 894. Malaysian 1194, any preferred parking today? Cathay 718 Alpha.
Predomination 1194, vacate 7 request number, application request Bravo 7.
Malaysian 1194, roger, left on whiskey, hold short Victor 6, expect Bravo 7.
Singapore 221, passing 1000. Continue, we go shut 800 for Bravo 7, Malaysian 1194.
Singapore 221, thank you, identified, there's climb. flight level 370 and that's unrestricted.
Roger, up to flight level 370 unrestricted, Singapore 221.
Singapore 894, taxi Victor, Quebec, holding point Tango 1, runway 20 center. Taxi Victor, Quebec, holding point Tango 1, runway 20 center, Singapore 894. Cathay 718 Alpha.
Alpha, go ahead.
Cathay 718 Alpha, I need you on different flight level due to the airway. Can you take 35 or 360?
Okay, do 35.
Cathay 718 Alpha, thank you. Climb flight level 350, that's fine.
Climb flight level 350, final, 718 Alpha.
Singapore 221, left direct URES.
Left direct URES, Singapore 221.
Singapore 35 back with me. Cathay 764.
Yes, that's 764, go ahead.
Cathay 764, just due to the airway, I need you on a different level. Can you be 39 or 40?
Oh, 39.
Cathay 764, climb flight level 390, final.
Call photo 3905, Cathay 764. Singapore, good evening. Marginair 290, flight level 340.
Marginair 290, Singapore radar, good evening. Singapore 35, welcome back. In contact Jakarta on 132.15, talk soon.
132.9, thank you for the control, have a good day.
Negative, 132.15.
132.150, thank you, sorry, it's Singapore 35, thank you.
No problem. Malaysia 1194, taxi Bravo 7 via Victor 6, have a good day.
Bravo 7 via Victor 6, Malaysia 1194, good day, thank you.
Singapore 894, ready on reset? Approaching Tango 1, fully ready. Singapore 894, thank you, via Tango 1, service winds 180 degrees, the north, runway 20 center, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, runway 20 center, Singapore 894.
For Cathay 764.
Cathay 764.
Cathay 764, request 25 minutes, no copy.
Cathay 764, you said 25 minutes?
A from?
I can give you about 20, then I hand you off. You get 20 minutes away.
Okay, 20, we'll report back, thank you.
Thanks. Singapore 894 airborne passing 800. Singapore 894, thanks, identified, climb flight level 320 initially.
Climb 320 initially, Singapore 894.
Philippine 501, descend at 4,000 feet.
Philippine 501, descend 4,000. Radar to the Winglets, channel 721, Romeo Uniform, Thunderbolt 340.
China 721 Romeo Uniform, Singapore radar, good evening. China Eastern 110.
China Eastern 110.
China Eastern 110, due to the airway, needs you on a different flight level. Can you take 35 or 360?
Sorry, so we repeat it?
I need you on a different flight level for the airway. Can you climb flight level 35 or 360?
360 or 350 is all okay.
China Eastern 110, roger, climb flight level 360.
360, thank you.
Malaysian 2607, contact Jakarta 132.150, talk to.
132.15 is 260. 260
Philippine 501, fly heading 325 degrees.
Philippine 501, heading 325.
Singapore radar, good evening, Indonesia is 5811. Indonesia 858, Singapore radar, good evening. CBDOC Whiskey Sierra, Juliet Charlie. Singapore Radar, Singapore Radar 27, direct to Bangladesh at flight 4400. Singapore 9027, Singapore Radar, good day, clear to Singapore, repulse 2 Bravo arrival. Expect ILS approach runway 20 right, and stand by for further. Expect airport 2 Bravo, expect runway 20 right. Singapore 9027, the arrival information is Bravo. You can descend flight number 160 via start. Descent flight number 160 for start Singapore 9027. Philippine 501, descend to 3,000 feet, turn left, heading 310. Philippine 501, descend 3,000, heading 310. Singapore 221, contact Jakarta 132.9er. Have a good day.
1329er on Jakarta for Singapore 221. Thanks. Take care.
You too.